This is Salty Captain. They're delivered very quickly, which is good. Packaging, really like the artwork. Yo ho ho, you found the booty. Engine flush, saltwater detergent. The main reason why I got it actually was for this stuff. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'll have to figure this out. Some holes there for it to slot into. So I'm not sure where to put the seals. Maybe they're in here actually. I think that this should include some instructions. Anyway, the branding looks really nice. That would make sense to go in here, but then there's not enough thread left. Crazy idea, there might just be spares. You get the engine flush kit. Hard plastic, it's kind of what you'd expect. That's your spray gun. So we'll see how well everything actually works. Oh, that's not good. What a piece of shit. Here's round 2. And that's pretty much gone through. So if I'm comparing the Salty Captain with the different engine flush canister, with Salty Captain there's just not that much thread, allowing it to stay stuck in there. And you saw that a lot of water was leaking out. Maybe if I stick this one in here. Still got some leakage going on here. Oh, fucking hell. So it wasn't the other part that I used that caused it to burst apart. It was the original Salty Captain part. Quite thick stuff. The main thing I would fault them on is for just not including enough instructions. Yeah, it might be basic, but I don't know what to do. Every product is a bit different. There we go, there's the phone. I'd rather they charged a bit more and had more premium accessories. To the wheels. Okay, and it's starting to run out a bit. So don't let it dry. I feel better about actually scrubbing. All that is salt over there. Yeah, so unfortunately I'd say it doesn't work. Not to the degree that I would expect it to. Problem is that they can't hold water pressure when it comes to the engine flush kit. The washer kit, it feels fine, except for when you have the nozzle, the dial rather, of how much, I can't even turn it, my hand's wet and I can't even turn it, but the dial of how much foam you want to let through, it cuts your hand. You can't actually, it's really hard to. I think that a good scrub with a sponge is still the way to go. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, definitely doesn't. This is all just salt. So yeah, I don't think that Salty Captain does what it says to the degree that it should, or to the degree that I would want to use it. For stubborn stains, I think fair enough, you know, giving it a wipe. But for just salt, it should be just a straight rinse. The soak itself should have done the job of getting the salt off. Otherwise, what's the difference to any other product, right? As far as the detergent wash goes, it foamed up pretty nicely, but it just didn't get rid of all the salt. It still needs a scrub. I really didn't like the canister that comes with it, the spray canister for the engine flush. It just leaked a lot and it was just pretty bad quality. The actual product itself, that's a different story. It's hard to tell how well it does until you actually take the ski apart and see how much salt residue there was left over. I say they've got the branding down pretty well, but as far as how well it works, it doesn't work as well as they make it out to work in their adverts, and I think that's a little bit misleading. Can't really recommend Salty Captain, and I wouldn't use it in the future myself either. I'm just going to stick to washing the ski the way I always have, and that's just with car washing liquid, sponging it down and then rinsing it off. That seems to work pretty well for me.